Teams, thank you very much. You may clear the court, please. Thank you. Players, teams, please clear the court. Clear court, thank you. We take one photo first. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Malaysia U23 D-League Playoff at Karisma Arena. Get ready to make some noise and let's turn this arena into a powerhouse of energy as we head into the playoffs finals. Are we ready? Let's introduce the teams, ladies and gentlemen. NS Matrix, cheers. Please welcome number 0, Ashley Lee. Number 1, Jia Qianhe. Number 3, Hui Xin Kong. Number 4, Wan Chuan E. Number 5, Jia Yi He. Number 9, Sandra Chloe. Number 11, Xin Fan Ma. Number 21, Li Xuan Li, the captain. Number 24, Connie Chua. Number 25, Jia Hui Yun. Number 28, Khalida Ray. Number 99, Choi Si. The coach, known Izati Yako. And asymmetric peers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce Johor Southern Tigers x MKYC. Jersey 2, CG Jersey 4, Shi Tio. 7, Xiu Juan Ling. Number 10, Kai Xin Karen Wong. 11, Jing Chuan 12, Jia Xin Esther Lee. 16, Gong Ling the captain. 17, Xi Jingyo. 18, Ki Jing Chan. 31, Xin Jing Ong. 77, Ki Xian Li. 81, Jia Hui Liu. And the coach, Kian An Yong. Referee, please get the team players to shake hands. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, NS Matrix Peers and Johor Southern Tigers X MKYC. And ladies and gentlemen, for this game, we'd like to proudly introduce the crew chief, Nelson Chang Ongsio. The umpire 1, Chi Xian Tin, and Ki Yin Xia, the umpire 2.
Very good afternoon to everyone watching online, tuning in online. This is the Malaysia Under-23 D-League Finals. This is the women's category first, where Johor Southern Tigers x MKYC will take on the NS Matrix Deers. The crew chief for today is Nelson Chan Oh Xiong, and his assisting umpires Hin Chi San as well as Xia Gi Yin. Johor Southern Tigers x MKYC has had a tough road to the finals here. They finished 2-2 in the regular season. And yesterday had to play against the KL Phoenix team, almost getting a scare as they barely won that one, 64-60. But the team in white and gold, the NS Matrix Deers, staying strong with a debutant coach this season, Coach Noor Izati Yaakob at the helm, and she has managed to steer NS Matrix girls to a 4-0 record so far in the season. They did not play yesterday, so They are fresher than the Johor Southern Tigers x MKYC, but a very interesting lineup as Johor and MKYC, two familiar names in women's basketball here in Malaysia, combined for this edition of the Under-23 Malaysian D-League. Team manager Wong Sing Kyong, the head coach Lee Jun Kiat today, and the assistant coach John Tang and Ng Sing Yi on the sidelines as well. Johor Southern Tigers is going with a starting lineup of number 2 Zizie, number 16 and their captain Eng Dong Ling, their key player number 17 Yo Ziying, their point guard Chan Ke Jing at number 18, and number 77 Lee Ke Sin as well. In the meantime, the NS Matrix Deers, like I said, 4-0 in the regular season, and they're 2-0 against the Johor Southern Tigers ex-MKYC team. They beat them 63-49 in the first game, and then once again 64-57 in the second one. Just before the season ended, Li Xuan has had a season of a lifetime here. In 4 games, averaging just about 33 minutes per game and averaging 15 points alongside 12 rebounds. Her 15 points per game average earned her the top scorer award yesterday just before the women's semifinals kicked off. And the Johor Southern Tigers ex-MKYC team is not missing award winners as well. Zizie, top rebounder and the top steals award, 12 rebounds per game and 4 steals per game as well. Well, up on screen we do have the NS Matrix Deers team roster. Team manager Kido Chu, head coach, and what was once a very familiar name in Malaysian basketball, Nur Izzati Yaakob, as well as her assistant coaches Tong Xiong Fei and Tong Hua Yi. Their starting lineup will consist of number 1, Hin Jia Qian, number 9, Sandra Cho, their captain and their top scorer, Li Xuan at number 21, number 25, Yun Jia Hui, as well as number 99, the Chili Padi, Joey Sim. Johor Southern Tigers faced the KL Phoenix yesterday in the play-in tournament, should I say. And they almost got a scare as they barely won 64-60 to that. Obviously losing Tan Sin Jie to the women's national team training for the SEA Games. They still had Yo Ziying and Zizie that dominates the paint for themselves. Trailing by 2 at halftime, 33-35, KL Phoenix was stingy with the defense as they came out with a multitude of stops. But Johor Southern Tigers ex-MKYC managed to get the job done in the end, winning 64-60 as the final whistle blew. Just before we get the game started, we do want to thank our official partners and sponsors, Li-Ning, Charisma Arena, NS Matrix Concepts, and obviously MABA as the sanctioning partner. Do come and support us if you haven't. The men's game is coming up next. And we have tip-off coming up just shortly after this. It's the Malaysian D-League Under-23 Finals. You're here with me, Ming, on the mic for this game and the next one as well. And we hope you enjoy these 2 exciting games coming up. There's still time to buy your tickets. Do turn up and support your team in full force here. Tip-off is retaken, and a simple turnover at the start of the game from NS Matrix Deers. Li Xuan and Joey Sim not on the same page as the ball was just simply tossed out of bounds. So, not a great start to the game for NS Matrix Deers, but their offense seems to have no problem with this. A turnover forced, and NS Matrix Deers gets first blood here in the Malaysian U under 23 D-League Finals. Johor Southern Tigers lost the ball once again. Li Xuan leading her team up the court. Finds the open girl. Into the corner. It's Joey Sim with the corner three. That one way off. Or way short there. And head coach Izati Yaakob is already screaming at her players on the sidelines here. Johor Southern Tigers in the green jerseys, whereas NS Matrix Deers in the white. Johor Southern Tigers once again almost turning the ball over there in 3 straight possessions. Ball goes Johor's way. Yo Ziying picking up that ball and trying to force the issue. Gets a fresh 14 for her team. Johor Southern Tigers looking inside. The nice cut there by Eng Dong Ling. And the dump off pass to Yo Ziying, who gets the N1 bucket to go. She's been ever present for her team here. Yo Ziying wearing the number 17 jersey, hails from Kuantan, Pahang. 8.8 points per game and 9.8 rebounds in the regular season. She did score in the double digits both times the Johor Southern Tigers ex MKYC team faced NS Matrix. And Zizier, the hustle for the second chance points there. She's putting her height to good use. Li Xuan to the wing. Decides to go for the three-pointer. And NS Matrix shots just not enough air underneath them, as both has fallen short of the basket by a distance. Chan Ke-jing, and well orchestrated move there to break past the press. Yo Ziying gets another foul underneath the basket. It's 4-2. Johor Southern Tigers and MKYC seems to be the sharper of both teams, having played a game yesterday. Yo Ziying will have 2 free throw attempts here. She's just knocked down just about half of her free throw attempts at the line, but goes 2 for 2 here in her first trip to the line. 6-2 the score. Ball reversal. Li Xuan gets a step, puts up the floater. That one once again missed. And seems to be a lid on the basket for NS Matrix Deers here. The team in white just struggling to score to start the game. Li Xuan forcing the turnover, and they opt to do things the hard way here. Defense turning into offense, forcing the turnover in Johor Southern Tigers ex MKYC's part of the court, getting an easy basket. Eng Dong Ling once again goes into the low post. NS Matrix in a 2-3 zone defense here. The corner 3 is open but missed. NS Matrix off and running again. Li Xuan draws the foul on the floor as she raced up the court. .37 to go in the quarter. Not a lot of time has passed by. 6-4 the score, a low scoring game so far for both teams. Three team fouls for the NS Matrix Deers already, or committed on the NS Matrix Deers. Joey Sim cuts through the middle of the paint and gets an easy layup there. Kejing, the screen, tries to look for the roller, opts for the three-pointer, that one off the front of the rim. Li Xuan working way up again. Yun Jiahui who hands it off back. Li Xuan out. A lot of ball movement from the NS Matrix Deers, resulting in that three-pointer there by Hin Jia Qian. First three of the game. A lot of these NS Matrix girls can knock down the three-point shot. It's Yo Ziying who opts to go it herself this time, but ill-advised as NS Matrix gets another fast break layup here. Joey Sim, the recipient of that touchdown pass. Kejing, this time drives middle, puts it up and gets it to bank in. Trying to cut the deficit a little bit here. Li Xuan recovers the pass. Silky ball handling to get into the middle of the paint. Cross-court pass there. Back out. It's Sandra Cho this time from deep. Johor Southern Tigers methodically passing their way out of the NS Matrix press. Eng Dong Ling tries to drive inside. It's Kejing who finds the open woman, and the free throw line jumper is pitch perfect. NS Matrix Deers coming the other way. It's Sandra Cho who hit a three on the previous possession. This time can't hit the layup in the lane. Couple of substitutions getting ready for NS Matrix Deers. Dongling look to drive baseline, now backing out. And they don't have a lot of time left. Yo Ziying forced to put up the shot, and that one's blocked by two defenders at the rim. 14-10. Just 8 seconds off the shot clock here. 14 to go in the possession. A foul committed by the Johor Southern Tigers. The second foul committed there in this quarter. Yo Ziying tried to strip the ball away from Matrix's 99. Layup missed there, and Johor Southern Tigers defense at the moment trying to stand strong against the blistering offense of NS Matrix Deers. Driving right. Can't get it to go. Teo Shi Ni with a first miss of tonight. Johor in a sort of a 3-2 defense finds the open gap, and Li Xuan, one of the smallest players here on the NS Matrix teams, but sneaking in for a score. Once again, Johor driving inside and putting up a wild layup. There's a 2-on-2 here. Hin Jia Qian gets blocked at the rim. Whistle blown. And that was a nice attempt there. NS Matrix Deers leaking out. Timeout called by the Johor Southern Tigers ex-MKYC team. 16-10 is the score. JST ex-MKYC trailing by 6. Baseline out of bounds for NS Matrix. Coming out of the timeout, the ball gets poked loose, and George Southern Tigers comes up with it. Shini looking for Karen Wong. Karen almost lost the ball. Tried to look for the cutter then, and this time does throw it into traffic. Joey Sim got a hand on the ball there. And 6 seconds left on the shot clock for JST x MKYC. Shini spinning inside, gets her foot down, does get the shot up in time, but it doesn't go down. 3 minutes and change left in this first quarter. Li Xuan getting her offense to chug along here. Hin Jia Yi is in the game. Hin Jia Yi, Hin Jia Qian sisters. Now a sister and sister pick and roll. Driving inside, and a foul drawn on the ground. It will be NS Matrix ball. No team in the bonus as of yet. Khalida Naim wearing the number 28 jersey, now checking into the game for NS Matrix Deers, and she will take the inbound attempt. Jia Yi to Li Xuan. Li Xuan slips past 2. This one misses. Zijie back to Karen. Oh, almost a traveling violation there by Karen Wong. Referee doesn't call it. Zijie driving her way in, puts it up. Her left-handed layup doesn't even draw Grim. Joey back to a point guard. The switch pass over, and Khalida Naim from deep. That extends the NS Matrix lead to 9 now. A 2-2-1 press by the NS Matrix Deers. Just trying to waste the time, not aggressively trapping yet. Just keeping their defense on as Li Xuan rips it away, and Joey Sim is making her way up the court. Li Xuan left open for a triple. And she has no problem knocking it down. Rips it away again, and Li Xuan, another score for the number 21 of NS Matrix Deers. Just like a bully taking away lunch money. NS Matrix Deers plays good defense. Li Xuan reverses, finds her teammate. Hin Jia Qian. Oh, the pass just a bit off target. Doesn't allow Hin Jia Yi to catch it cleanly, but it's still no problem for her. And this second team of the George Southern Tigers ex-MKYC girls seems to have problem dealing with the NS Matrix Deers. Li Xuan. Oh, couldn't put a punctuation on that scoring run. Couldn't get the N1 to go, but she will head to the line here as JST x MKYC try to catch their breath. Dazzling ball handling by Li Xuan on the transition. And the top scorer of the Malaysian Under-23 D-League women's category is showing or strutting her stuff here in the finals as well. Li Xuan hit just about 50% of her free throw attempts in the regular season. Yo Ziying bringing the ball up, finding an open teammate. Johor trying to get into the post here with a couple of handoffs. Yo Ziying at the 3-point line. This one hitting the back rim. Another offensive rebound by Zizier, and this time she draws the foul. Zizier sporting number 2, hails from Johor Bahru and displays relentless energy going after the offensive boards. 47% free throw percentage throughout the season. 0 for 1 for today. And she misses both at the line. 17-point lead for the NS Matrix Deers going into the end of the first. Yun Jiahui, NS Matrix moving the ball around well. This one thrown out of bounds. It stays with the team in white though. That is Kong Hui Sin. Nice out of bounds play, and Khalida Naim has to fire just before the shot clock ends. And the score will stay the same going into the first quarter break. 27-10, NS Matrix Deers, after a tough 3 minutes to start the game, finally sparks into life and leads by 17 going into the second quarter.
Quarter 2, 10 seconds.
Second quarter of action here. Johor Southern Tigers gets us started. Another 10 minutes here. We'll see if Johor has any answer. A step back by Eng Dong Ling. That one off the side of the rim and out of bounds. Johor Southern Tigers, an up and down season for them in 4 games against NS Matrix and the KL Phoenix team. Was 2-2, 2 wins against the KL Phoenix, but they have never defeated the NS Matrix here. And a miscommunication gets Connie Chua her first 2 points. Ke Jing, the handoff, wants to look for middle penetration here. Hesitated on the 3-pointer. Johor keeps the ball alive. It's Chan Ke Jing. Her layup package is silky smooth there, stepping through for the 2. And as Matrix still 17 points ahead. They try to run the same exact play. This time defended better by Johor, forcing an air ball miss. Yo Ziying now trying to push the break. It goes to the left wing. Eng Dong Ling back to Yo Ziying. Shini driving inside. Back to Ke Jing on the left side 3-point line. And as Matrix with the rebound. Fires from deep, and Connie Chua enjoying the shooter's touch here. 2 buckets for Connie Chua just as she checks into the game. Yo Ziying tosses it up the court. Gets it ahead real fast. Ziying in the high post. That's where she operates best. Wants to get to work here. Driving baseline. Has to put it up. And as Matrix comes up with the loose ball. Matrix swinging the ball around now once again. Back outside. And Kong Hui Sin falling to the ground there. The Perakian tried to drive across the lane there, but Yo Ziying, a bit of contact. The foul will be called against number 4, Teo Shini, who was just standing there on the side. Yun Jiahui, a triple from the left side. Johor Southern Tigers corrals the rebound. Yo Ziying once again for Johor Southern Tigers. Opts to hand the ball off. Not getting a lot of clean looks here, but this one is one as Ong Shin Jun, wearing the number 31 jersey, gets a 2 for the JST x MKYC team. Ball poked away, Johor running the break. And the layup attempt gets Zizie the 2. That's why she's known, or that's why she got the top steals award. Her defensive instincts taking over. And although this is still a 16-point game, Johor Southern Tigers has found some belief in themselves. Straight out of the timeout, it seems that Johor is ready to start a full court press. The ball tipped out of bounds there by Ong Shin Jun of the JST x MKYC team. And she is tasked with defending a Li Xuan, a tough assignment for her. Sandra Cho driving middle into the paint and puts it up with her right. Gets it to fall. Sandra Cho Yan Ting providing a spark for NS Matrix there. A lot of movement for Johor Southern Tigers, but no one getting open. Teo Shi Ni can't put it in, but Johor does have the second chance here with another 14 seconds. Foul called on the floor. And Johor still can't find the basket. Head coach Lee King Tian just giving a few notes here to Hin Jia Yi, of NS Matrix, perhaps just as she subs on. That one tipped out of bounds, stays with the team in green there. And Ling Xiujuan, I bet Ng Jingxuan is talking to the referee there, asking for a foul. 34-16 the score. Yo Ziying has to toss it up. Oh! A circus shot! And perhaps she should be shooting all her 3-pointers facing the other way. As the shot clock was counting down, put up a prayer there. And Yo Ziying gets it to fall. Trying to find an answer as the NS Matrix Deers. Yo Ziying, a rare moment of highlight for the Johor Southern Tigers. 34-19. Oh, that's a bad miss there by Ng Jingxuan. NS Matrix resume business as usual here. Chugging down the lane. Khalid Anayem puts up a floater. And NS Matrix gets the long rebound. Hin Jia Qian, almost the same position as her last 3-pointer. Oh, the fake got 2 defenders up in the air. And Connie Chua does draw a whistle from crew chief Nelson Chan. It will be 2 free throws as she gets caught in the act of shooting there. Coach Izati talking to her players on the sidelines here as well, as Connie takes her 2 free throws. Connie knocks the first one down, and the players are back here. Connie's second free throw is good. Rattles in the basket. Shini gets the ball up ahead to her teammate. Yo Ziying left open at the 3-point line once again. Ziying now in the low post, forced to put it up. Finds a teammate on the baseline and a whistle blown. It's Ng Jingxuan that draws the foul here. Sneaking in from the other side to receive the ball, and a baseline inbounds now for Johor Southern Tigers x MKYC, set up in that box formation. A substitution will take place here before the baseline out of bounds. Joey Sim comes in for Connie Chua. And not a well-run inbounds play for JST x MKYC. Throwing the ball into traffic there and forced to commit the foul. JST x MKYC on 3 team fouls for this quarter. And that's the 3rd foul for Teo Shini as well. Li Xuan could have drawn a foul but stayed on her feet and worked her way to the basket for yet another 2-pointer. Johor Southern Tigers have only scored 3 points coming out of that timeout here. And it was that miraculous 3 by Yo Ziying. This one good by Ng Jingxuan, who somehow gets the ball in between 2 Matrix defenders. Joey driving middle, finds a teammate. Khalida Naim at the 3-point line, tosses it in. That one deflected out of the hands of the NS Matrix players. JST will have to put in a shift here, still lagging behind by 17 points. The same deficit as at the end of the first quarter here. Oh, and miscommunication between 2 JST players there. 3:23 left here. There's not a lot of time if Johor Southern Tigers wants to make up this deficit. An assistant coach, Ng Sin Yi, on the sideline shouting at her players. Not a usual one. She's more used to shouting at the players on the court herself. But due to the age limits in this competition, she has to be on the sidelines. Nice pass inside. Hin Jia-qian connects with Sandra Cho Yan-ting. Jing Xuan receives a screen but couldn't get past the 8-second violation. The stifling defense in the front court of the NS Matrix Deers, keeping JST x MKYC in their own half. Traveling violation there by Joey Sim. A good call by the referee. Just couldn't stay on ground. A timeout by Johor Southern Tigers as they now trail by 19 points and will need to do something if they want to get back in this. Under 3 minutes remaining here in this first half of play, 40-21 is your score. NS Matrix Deers in a commanding lead here against the JSTX MKYC team. Yo Ziying grabs her own miss and a jump ball called here as she wraps it up. Ball will go NS Matrix's way. NS Matrix gets the ball ahead quick. Again, middle penetration for Li Xuan. And that is no problem for the number 21 of NS Matrix Deers. Li Xuan now sitting on 12 points in the game so far. Jing Xuan passes it straight to an opponent, and Joey Sim able to finish amidst the contact. Yo Ziying at the 3-point line, sets a screen. Eng Dong Ling gets it back, fires, and that one short again. Johor Southern Tigers shooting a paltry 33% from the field at the moment. Yo Ziying picks up her second foul of the game. Oh, it will be a third foul of the game here. And there will be a couple of substitutions on the floor as Yo Ziying checks out of the game. Zizie, the other big girl from Johor Southern Tigers, will check in to provide that interior presence. Joey driving and trying to find the open girl, does get it. That one an air ball. The shooter Ng Wan Xuan. NS Matrix Deer still not letting up with their press. And Johor Southern Tigers able to get a bit more used to that. But as I say that, and as Matrix streaks forward, a nice read by Yun Jia Hui, sending her forward to get the easy 2. Eng Dong Ling, the triple, again short. She is 0 for 4 in the game from 3-point land. Massive 25-point deficit here between the two teams. Might not be a close one here in this game. Sandra Cho saves the ball from going out of bounds. But they have 4 seconds to put up a shot now. Joey Sim, somehow sneaks past 2 and is able to get it to fall. Nice footwork there by Joey Sim on that last possession. And NS Matrix somehow going the other way again. 2.2 left on the clock as the turnover happened on the sideline. This won't be an easy possession to get a shot out of. And at the end of the break, 48-21 will be your score entering halftime. A 15-minute halftime break. We'll see if JST head coach Lee Jun Kiat is able to make some changes to the game plan.
Southern Tigers 21. The third and fourth quarter into the second half will be starting off soon.
And as Matrix shooting a blistering 50% from the floor as we are just about to restart the game here coming into the second half. 48-21 is your score at halftime. Can JST x MKYC overcome this deficit? Or at least make the game a bit more exciting? They have had trouble breaking past the half or the full court press of NS Matrix Deers at time, especially the second unit. So JST coach will almost have to stagger up the playing time of a couple of main players along with role players. NS Matrix, Li Xuan able to just will the ball back into the hands of her team. Li Xuan with 14 points and puts this one in as well. Over 2 or 3 defenders in front of her here. Johor Southern Tigers gets past that press. Has some time. 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock. The mid-range J can't find the target. Li Xuan pivoting around and finally finds a teammate up the court. Sandra Cho cuts into the middle. Li Xuan looking for some space to attack once again. Into the corner, it's Hin Jia Qian. Backs it out, has to fire. That one blocked. Johor with the rebound and tossed too far ahead of a teammate there. Yo Ziying puts up a hand in apology. 8:32 in this third quarter here. And Johor Southern Tigers still hasn't scored a point in this almost 2 minutes that have passed. Joey to Yun Jia Hui. The wing tree is no good. JST x MKYC now with a horn screen. trying to attack the empty side. Chan Ke-jing loses possession of the ball. And do let me remind you, we do have the men's finals coming up next at 5 o'clock. So do come down if you want to catch a piece of the action. Live at Charisma Arena here. You're joining me, Ming, on the mic for the Malaysian Under-23's women's finals, where NS Matrix Deers is taking on the Johor Southern Tigers. Stops and pops there. Chan Ke-jing pulled down a foul for Johor Southern, a foul for NS Matrix, my bad. JST still having a hard time lifting the lid off the basket. Their top performer at the moment is Yo Ziying with 7 points and 3 rebounds. Everyone kept to single digits. Whereas Li Xuan leads NS Matrix Deers in scoring at the moment with 16. Ling Xiu Juen, typically a 7-point scorer in a game, hailing from Sarawak, struggling in this one. Out of bounds play for JST. Trying to look for the cutter, but it's Zidier who banks it in like Tim Duncan, the big fundamental. JST x MKYC trying to put an offer on the board for NS Matrix in this possession. They find the open woman and Joey Sim. That one just barely out of the basket. 25 points to go. Or 27 points to chase for the JST x MKYC team. They're shooting a paltry 27% from the field. So not great shooting so far. Left wide open. That one misses the mark as well. Nice pass inside, but it goes the other way as Sandra Cho unable to handle the bullet pass from Li Xuan. Lee Jun Kiet, coach of JST x MKYC, looking ahead forlornly. Unsure what other adjustments he could make to the team here. Ke-jing will fire that one off to the left. So a low-scoring quarter to begin the third. 5 minutes gone, each team only scoring 2 points each. Joey Sim does get it past the half-court line barely before the 8-second violation. Li Xuan driving left, kicks it out. That three-pointer is off the mark. And the great hustle play there by Yun Jia Hui to throw it off an opponent and keep the ball in NS Matrix's hands. Baseline out of bounds. Joey to Hin Jia Qian. That one backed out. Once again, the no-look pass, trying to save it from going out of bounds. Teo Shi-ni draws a blocking foul there from Joey Sim. That will be Joey's third foul of the game. And it's the third foul for NS Matrix as a team as well. Stopping the fast break layup, but still moving along the attacking player. First one good for Tioshini. Second one is no good, but she gets her own rebound. The putback effort is off the mark though. A nice play to get Erzizier the ball deep inside the paint, but the reverse layup is no good. NS Matrix firing once again on all cylinders. Li Xuan firing the three-pointer, misses. And tied up there once again, Zizier and Hin Jia-yi both got their hands to the loose ball at the same time. 5:06 left in this third. Ball stays with the NS Matrix Steers. 13 seconds on the shot clock here for NS Matrix. Couple of substitutions come into the game. Joey being pressured by the defense. And a push off there. Yun Jiahui slightly exaggerated the contact on her, as the foul will go on number 7, Ling Xiujuan. Hin Jia-yi kicks it back out. Khalida Naim, that one doesn't even touch the glass. 50-24. Inbounds for Johor Southern Tigers. Chan Ke-jing trusted to get the Johor Southern Tigers out of the half court. Back out again. Not a lot of penetration for the JST x MKYC team. Chan Ke-jing drawing the foul once again on her drive to the basket. Stifled by 4 defenders there. Li Xuan, Joey Sim, Hin Jia-yi, and Yun Jiahui all in the vicinity, closing the gap as the number 18 of Johor Southern Tigers drove into the basket. That one short, hitting the front of the rim. Chan Ke-jing makes the necessary adjustments to knock down her second. Johor on defense. It's Hin Jia-yi that misses. NS Matrix chases down the long rebound. Ball finds its way back to Hin Jia-yi in the post. Puts that one up. Just can't control her strength there. Yo Zi-ying on 3 fouls, back in the game for JST x MKYC. Ke-jing reverses the ball. Yo Zi-ying. Once again, a lot of motion passing cut offense here. Teo Shi-ni, that one misses. NS Matrix doubling the points of JST x MKYC at the moment. And a very low scoring quarter here. 5 points only scored by both teams combined. Joey Sim missing. Joey, the up fake. And the free throw line floater goes down for her. Yet another highlight moment as the Matrix continue extending their lead Ying forces ones in with brute force against the smaller defender there. It's Kong Hui Sin with the ball for NS Matrix Women's now. Sandra Cho back out. The pick and roll. Sandra Cho couldn't finish. The lead just keeps getting bigger and bigger for NS Matrix here. JST has to put a stop to the bleed here. A bandage on the wound. Baseline inbounds for JST x MKYC. Ke Jing will be the inbounder here. Zijie. Left open in the post, now sets the screen. She gets the ball inside, puts it up. That one short, gets her own rebound. Tapped out, and it's Chan Ke Jing. Third attempt at the cherry, and still no good. They have another chance here. Want to get the ball inside. Ying finally draws 2 free throws for her team. Chance to cut the lead down while the time is stopped. There's still one more quarter of basketball coming up after this. 2 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. Ying at the line for 2. First one swishes in for her. She is 3 for 4 at the line. And make that 4 for 5. Khalida driving baseline, tries to put that up. That one missing badly. Blocked by the opponent perhaps. Tries to force a shot clock violation. JST going the other way, and great hustle play by Yun Jia Hui as she gets back to poke the ball loose there. Seemingly an open basket on the other end. Yun Jia Hui able to make the hustle play and deny the score. Ying spinning inside. The left-handed layup attempt is good. And she's got into double digits now with 13 points. Joey Sim tries to drive baseline. Opts for the three-pointer. And Yun Jia Hui celebrating the three-pointer after coming with a big defensive stop on the other end. Chan Ke Jing once again draws a foul here. Joey Sim will be the player to pick up her 4th foul of the game. And as Matrix Deers in the bonus now.
Tigers.
55-31. Your score. As JST x MKYC tries to continue that comeback effort. And NS Matrix Deers at the moment still consistently staving off any comeback attempts. Li Xuan, a big part of NS Matrix Deers' efforts, as she dribbles past 4, finally gets the ball stripped away from her. Chan Ke Jing to the corner, gets it back, reverses the ball. Yu Ziying finds the open woman on the wing. And Ke Jing now trying to find a lane into the basket. Yeah, the nice pick and roll finish there for JST x MKYC. Sandra loses the ball as she drives inside. That one tapped out, and Yun Jiahui, a combination of her and Li Xuan, gets NS Matrix Deers the steal. Yun Jiahui has been everywhere on defense for NS Matrix Deers, doing the things that are not appreciated by the stat sheet. She almost has a 5x5 at the moment. 7 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals, showing off her all-around game here. As a timeout is called by the NS Matrix Deers, talk things over.
Over.
0.8 seconds left on the game clock for the third quarter here. Oh, they get it in, and the basket to end the quarter here. They will go into the break with another 2 points as they lead by 24 going into the fourth.
Against Johor Southern Tigers, 33. Thank you so much, everybody. Malaysian League 2025 Human U23. NS Matrix Deers and Johor Southern Tigers x MKYC.
Nearby MABA, maybe 3 kilometers, one unit. But MABA will subsidize us. 3. The team, but because only 3 MABA staff need accommodation. Team is under matrix coach. Under matrix coach, not MABA.
Ladies and gentlemen, Contra Four starts.
Well, a late third quarter score here has given NS Matrix Deers a 24-point lead to start the fourth. JST x MKYC missing that first shot of the quarter. And it's been a very, very frustrating day for the Johor Southern Tigers x MKYC team. who has not broken the 20-point mark in any of their 3 quarters before this. And as Matrix has scored 27 in the first and 21 in the second, only scoring 7 in the third, but there's a nice find once again by Li Xuan to Sandra Cho. Yo Ziying tosses it straight to the opponent. Sandra Cho comes away with the takeaway. Cross-court pass, driving baseline to the corner. Nice dish. Goes back into the hands of Li Xuan. The nice pick and roll there and thrown away. It's Sandra Cho with the turnover, trying to find a teammate at the 3-point line. And Coach Lee King Tian and the coaching staff of the NS Matrix Deers sitting just by the court, enjoying things as they are. 26-point lead as Yun Jiahui gets into the double digits with a long bomb from deep. Yun Jiahui is doing things to get herself noticed by the national coach. And one bucket there for Yo Ziying. Connie Chua committing the foul on that trip. Yo Ziying will have another chance at the line here. A nice drive by Chan Ke-jing, breaking down the defense and then finding a big woman, or a big girl on the other side. Connie almost throws it away. Yun Jiahui has been impressive as she's feeling hot here. That one hits the back rim. Ziying, handoff. Needs to find middle penetration here, JST x MKYC. Almost throws it away, and it's Yo Ziying that will fire the 3-pointer. This time, a more traditional 3-pointer for JST x MKYC's number 17. Good interception there by Ziye to deflect the ball out of bounds. And JST x MKYC still not giving up as of yet. If they can keep them quiet for this final 8 minutes, they will need their offense to continue firing. Ziye comes up with the steal once again, and Ke-jing will try to push the pace here. No teammates alongside her. Ziying hit a 3 on that last possession. This one doesn't get the friendly roll as it bounces out. Foul on the floor. Li Xuan has been the definition of slow and steady, bringing the ball up the court. Connie trying to break past the press. Jiahui directing traffic. Connie with the shot clock counting down. Connie Chua has 2 on this side. Yun Jiahui was hot to start the quarter, but since then he's cooled down a little bit. She still sits on 10 points today with a multitude of contributions in other statistical categories. 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals today for Yun Jiahui. Yo Ziying being pressured by the opposition, not wanting to allow her any free space. Ziying banks that one in. And the JST x MKYC team has to continue this momentum if they want any chance at coming back. But Connie Chua continues her hot shooting night. 10 points on perfect shooting from the few here. Ziying trying to look for her teammate there. The ball gets stripped away by NS Matrix. They're coming down the court. Sandra Cho. Stolen away, or tipped away at the moment. And Yun Jiahui unable to save that one from going out of bounds. Sandra Cho with the off-target pass. 6:03 left in the fourth quarter and the game. This does not seem like a final here with the scores as it is. 65-41, a sort of lopsided final, but JST trying to make things interesting here in these final few minutes. Zijie fires from three. And I did not know she had that in her. Zijie has not made a triple throughout the whole of the Malaysian Under-23 Development League, but comes up big with one here in the final. Sandra Cho working away inside. It's Zijie with a nice defensive effort. Ziying leading the break. It's a 2-on-2 break with defenders running back. That one stripped away by Yun Jiahui as she dives on it. And it would be tied up. A jump ball there. Good effort by both sides. And Yun Jiahui really impressing with her defense today. And if that is how she has to earn her minutes here, so be it. Ball tipped out, stays with the NS Matrix Deers. 5 seconds comes off the clock. NS Matrix girls have to be aware of that time. Inbounds it into the front court. Still stays with the NS Matrix Deers. Once again poked out of bounds. Now tipped away. Johor Southern Tigers defense has been effective in this fourth quarter, to say the least. It's Chiu Shi-ni trying to cut the deficit. Kicked out. Eng Dong-ling. Oh. Has not been great shooting the three-pointer today. Eng Dong-ling, the captain. 0 for 4 for the day and only hitting 1 out of her 7 shots today. NS Matrix Deer still up by 21 despite a productive quarter by the Johor Southern Tigers. Chan Ke-jing gets pushed out of the way. And it's an offensive foul by Sandra Cho. Sandra Cho will pick up her 3rd of the game. As JST x MKYC gets back the ball here. Ke-jing drives the team up, fakes the pass into the wing. Tioshini to Eng Dong-ling, driving baseline, puts it up, and that one her 2nd made shot of tonight. Jia Hui now the de facto point guard for the team. Eng Dong-ling rushes Yun Jia Hui and earns herself a foul here. Only her 2nd of the game so far. A timeout called by the Johor Southern Tigers x MKYC team with 4 minutes and 3 seconds left on the game clock and left in this final. It's a commanding 19-point lead. JST slowly chipping away at it, but can they make the comeback happen? Who knows? 65-46. And as Matrix comes out of timeout with a play for Kong Hui Sin getting the 2 points there. Yo Ziying is back out on the court after a short rest on the bench. Chan Ke-jing will rise up for the mid-range jumper. That one missing badly. Almost poked away by the JST x MKYC team. Joey Sim can't get that one to fall. And Ziying will lead her team forward once again. Dongling firing, no hesitation there. That one too strong. And Li Xuan, the experienced player out of the bunch here, slowing things down, knowing that if she can control the clock, the victory will eventually come their way. Joey fades away. That one, a circus shot there for her. And fast approaching the 2-minute mark here. The NS Matrix Deers still up. JST x MKYC running out of ideas here. Trailing by 21. Li Xuan takes his time. Hin Jia-yi gets rejected, but it stays with the NS Matrix Deers. And it just seems like it's a little bit too little too late for JST x MKYC now. The deficit has definitely gotten smaller, but not small enough for them to make a all-out play. And it does seem like NS Matrix Deers will get the congratulations soon enough. JST x MKYC just not enough penetration into the paint here today. The only one consistently getting penetration would be Chan Ke-jing. Eng Dongling, the fade away in the mid-post area, does bring the team a bit closer here. But with just about 5 or 6 possessions left in the game now, does not seem like a comeback is possible. Li Xuan, the experienced point guard. Yun Jiahui still cold after hitting that first one. Missed all 3 of her attempts after that. 67-48 the score. Into the corner just before the shot clock ends is Joey Sim. Extends it once again for NS Matrix Deers. Cross-court pass, Eng Dongling replies straight away. 1:07 now left on the clock.
Substitution.
Clock ticking down into the final minute. A nice dish again. Hin Jia-yi getting spoon-fed here underneath the basket, but just can't find a basket to go her way. Dongling not rushing things despite the time constraints. And just under 30 seconds remaining now. 69-50 the score. Has not changed. Li Xuan, the cross-court pass into the corner. It's Hin Jia-qian once again, the hammer pass, and the triple no good. But with the time counting down, this will likely be the final possession for JST x MKYC. Eng Dongling, the final shot for JST. And just like their game today, that one clangs out. 7.1. NS Matrix doesn't even need to cross the half-court line to celebrate a victory in the Malaysia Under-23 D-League Finals here
Great stuff. So
They have earned it. Koji Zati
great teams.
with a debut win, her first major tournament leading the club.
Of course, they are the champion in this category.
And she has led them to a championship here in the Under-23 Development League. 69-50 is your score. And as Matrix Deers wins this one. Don't go away, we do have the Malaysian Under-23 D-League Men's Finals coming up. MBC Rising Star taking on the Johor Southern Tigers in that one after two hard-fought semi-finals yesterday here at Charisma Arena. You still have a bit of time, just about half an hour remaining before the game starts. So come on down, it's still enough time to get down from KL or Seremban or Malacca or wherever you are from. Still tons of time remaining to catch the finals of the Under-23 Development League. This has been Ming on the mic. I'll let you enjoy the celebrations happening on screen.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, and as Matrix Deers, let's give it up for them. Thank you. The next game we're going to have is MBC Rising Star facing Johor Southern Tigers. Let's give